new COVID variant spreading across the US. Cases of this new variant, called XEC, have been identified in half the states. We want to bring in Dr. Celine Gounder for more on this. As you should know by now, she's a CBS News medical contributor and editor-at-large for public health at KFF. So we've got more than 100 cases reported in the US. How concerning is this? Or is this, as you predicted years ago, kind of our new normal, where COVID variants are kind of like the flu?
Well, viruses mutate as they transmit from person to person. This is the normal state of things, that you're going to see new variants emerge.
So don't freak out.
The XEC is just the latest, but we will see more. What we try to do is match the vaccines that we develop as closely as we can to what variants are currently circulating. We're never going to be perfect because the viruses are faster than we are, but the vaccines are a pretty good match.
And we should expect this to continue to happen. So
we should expect this to continue to happen unless there's a variant that is dramatically more infectious or causes more severe disease. It's really something that's not to be considered out of the ordinary and not something to get too concerned about.
But also, let's not be too laissez-faire. You're still recommending people get vaccinated for this. Is that right?
That's right. So going into the fall, we're talking about flu shots, COVID shots, and RSV shots. So the first two, flu and COVID, are really for everyone. RSV is for people who are 60 and older. These are the three viral infections that cause severe respiratory disease that can land you in the hospital and cause death. So that's why we vaccinate for those three. We don't vaccinate for everything, but those three specifically we do.
And because people are busy, because this isn't as top of mind as it used to be, do you recommend that people get vaccinated for all of them?
Yeah, so if you're somebody who knows it's going to be really hard to get back in multiple times for shots, just go and get all three if you can. If you're somebody who needs all three, if you're somebody who's under 60, who doesn't have chronic medical conditions, who's not immunocompromised, then just flu and COVID is going to be suitable. But if you are somebody who, like me, I live half a block away from a CVS, it's super easy for me to go in and time it a little bit better. So in that case, you might want to do COVID shots maybe about 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, and flu maybe about 2 weeks before the Christmas, New Year's holidays. But that's really only if you know you're that person who can make it in multiple times.
Really good advice, and you've said it now, so folks can plan ahead. Dr. Celine Gounder, always great to see you.